Hello, YouTube. Hello, hello, hello. So excited to be here. I told you I'm going to be doing more of these live streams. They're fun for me. And I hope you enjoy them as well. Okay. Today's 11/11. I'm so excited to go live and bring you through. We're going to do a couple of different things. So we're going to go over kind of what this 11/11 signifies in, if you're watching live, it's November 11th, 2024, and what we kind of need to lean into a little bit more in order to quantum leap into the next level of ourselves. So if you're unhappy with like where you're at in life, you want to get better, you're looking to improve your life, your lifestyle, maybe you're looking to get, look for a new job, better relationships, find your soulmate. Like this is applicable to all of those all of those circumstances and situations. And yeah, so I'm really excited to bring this to you guys today. My hair is a little, you know, not cooperating today, but that's okay. Okay. Anyways, so what I want to do is kind of explain the theme of the 11/11 portal, right? Like what is it? So the numerology is very potent and powerful if you can understand it, of course. Like there's so much that goes into it, but numbers do play a role. So if you're someone that sees like 11/11 all the time, 111, personally I do. There's a meaning to all of these numbers and what numerology signifies. And so each, there's an overarching meaning. So one is like oneness with God. So you're close to God and universe source, whatever you want to say. I'm going to use God. Um, and so 11/11 is this powerful portal that is energetically opened up for us to kind of step in to, and by the way, you will feel this if you're even like asleep to all of this. So you might feel like ascension symptoms, tired, lethargic, or you might be feeling really like powerful in your divine feminine. I know I personally am. I have so much energy. I just want to teach today. And so that's what I'm doing. And this 11/11 portal is specifically in touch with our solar plexus. And so our solar plexus is right above our belly button. It's our power center. It's attached to our digestive system and really all those organs that are in that area, which is a lot. And so, oh, by the way, it's 11/11 and 1/11. So that's pretty cool. Um, so this is specifically pouring, upgrading your energy system, upgrading your solar plexus, which is your confidence center. So if you are struggling with confidence, your power, listening to your gut, you are getting upgrades in this center today. And the energy is potent day before, day after. So figure, couple of days. And so if you are looking to move forward with your life and you're like, I don't know what I need to work on, listen to your gut. Maybe tap into your gut and listen to your guides and your intuition, your higher self. Like, hey, what's going on? What do I need to focus on today? What's my intention? What are you trying to bring forth? Today is all about shifting in who shifting to who you would like to become. And how you do that is by acting already as if you are that person. So today is all about doing things your higher self would do, your most radiant, vibrant version of yourself. You know, who is that next level version of you and who do you need to become to get there? As soon as you start to embody, because that's the secret sauce, embodiment. You want to feel like, luxurious. It tapped into your divine feminine nature. What would you be wearing? How are you eating? Right. So, why are we waiting until January 1st to do these goals? Like, now is the time to do the work so that you can just quantum leap and go into 2025 smooth sailing. Not to say things won't happen in life, but you will feel confident in the direction you're going. You will have momentum. You will feel like you have the competency of, like, oh, like, I kind of know where I'm headed, right? It may not be the total answer, but you know where you're headed. So that is the goal of the 1111 portal. It's really tapping into this divinity. And here's what comes with that. So you have a desire, right? What comes with that though? Healing, because there's always some type of subconscious limiting belief, hard wiring that we need to work on in order for us to make that leap, take the aligned action, and then the manifestation comes into fruition. So if you have a desire that's amazing, you can meditate all you want, but if you don't actually embody that and go take action, like, you're the first to make the move kind of thing, and then you start to co-create with God, universe, source. Like, that's how it works. And that is where your manifestation, because you're trusting that it's going to work out. And if it's not exactly what you want, it's always something better. And this can be like heavy to actually lean into. You may be like, what are you talking about? Like, you may be in this mindset of, well, I was born and, this is fate and all the things are happening that are happening to me, which is victim consciousness, are part of fate. No, you are in co creation with God. You are divine as well. And you have the ability to, if those desires weren't on your heart, it wouldn't be meant for you, but they are. And so timeline's already existing. Now, the healing that comes with it, it may be more triggering for others. It may be more difficult for others. It may be, it may be more like surface level healing, right? There's always layers to peel back, but if you've been working on this for a while, it may be a little tweak here, a little fine tuning, and boom, you're at a frequency that you can hold the capacity of your manifestations to come in. So a big piece of this, which is what I'm going to lean heavily into on this 1111 portal, is ancestral healing. This is something, I was on the beach today. I was doing my workout, doing some sprints, and then I went for a walk and I started to channel. And this is what I was specifically told to speak to. So today I purposefully am wearing, again, intentional. You have to be intentional. So I am wearing turquoise because it's very connected to ancestors and it's also very grounding. And you want to be grounded into your desires, your manifestation, and what you want to work on. So, ancestral cycles, right? When I look back at my life, I'll use myself as an example. I've been through a lot at a young age. I'm a two-time cancer survivor at 31 years old as I'm, streaming this. And it's like, how did that happen, right? Like, I'm one of five, like, I'm the only one, which that's plenty. That's all we need. I don't want any of my family members going through what I went through. I will gladly, and my soul chose this, right? Like, I chose to come into human form and do this and really be the cycle breaker. Like, I chose to break those cycles. So if you are someone with, let's just say, with my circumstance of dis-ease, right? Cancer at a young age as a child, there is ancestral trauma and cycles that need to be broken. There is soul healing that needs to be worked on, right? Because at 3.5 years old, it's like the circumstance, yes, like to get to that point. And I speak heavily about this in my book, A Survivor Story, a holistic healing journey through cancer. But ancestral healing is a big piece of that puzzle. And so your ancestors probably weren't able to speak their truth, probably weren't able to live in joy, and your soul chose to come here and be that cycle breaker, which is not easy. Sounds simple, but it's not easy. And that's just part. I mean, if it was easy, we would all be ascended and evolved beings, but we're not there yet. So, what we really need to lean into is doing this healing work on your ancestral lineage to help you with your solar plexus and you know kind of working on that confidence level, being able to listen, trust your intuition, being able to live in joy, and ease and flow. Even if you're not in the 3D world actually there yet, it doesn't mean it can't happen. And if you're someone who has never experienced that before, again, it doesn't mean it can't happen. It's just things that you need to learn so that you can get to that next level, experience it, and then you help other people with it some way, shape, or form. And when you work on yourself, when you do the inner healing, whatever that looks like, I personally go see a shaman because I hold big space for other people and I need someone to hold big space for me, especially still working on so many things from my past that, it's just another layer I need to work on. And my body has never felt better in my life. I've never had more energy in my life, even though this is heavy, dense healing work. It is so worth it. And when you do that work, you heal 7 generations forwards and 7 generations backwards. I mean, no brainer. And yes, it's might be daunting, it may be scary, but, like, for those of you who do watch this channel, for those of you who are, students, clients, listeners, readers, I know that you're here to do the work, you're curious about it, and you wanna go deep, and this is what we're here to do. Like, we're all here to do this, and some people just will never get there in a lifetime, and that's their soul journey. So we can't force other people to do it. It's just a matter of being the light, being able to hold space for other people, kind of leading by example, which is exactly what I embody and try to do myself. And going from so much trauma in childhood and making this leap to where I'm at today. Now I help other people through what I do, my teachings, my lessons, the books I write, business, holistic human performance, my speaking. Like, there's so many things that I was blessed with. And again, this is part of my own soul journey, my soul evolution, the gifts, and you have your own gifts, but they need to be developed. And this is the time to do it. So we're getting like these upgrades, right? Cellular DNA upgrades. And really, what we need to look at is reevaluating our lives. Like, where are you unhappy, right? Like, is it relationships? Is it all aspects of your life? You need to go to your journal and you need to write about it. Like, here's where I'm at. Here's where I'm no longer, it's non-negotiable for me. Like, I'm not giving any more attention to it. Here is where I see myself headed. Like, and speaking to that future you as if it's already happening. Like, I am a multimillionaire. I am living my best life traveling all over the world. I am New York Times best-selling author, whatever it is, like as if it's already happened, and then start to visualize, go into like a visualization meditation. I have a ton in the wellness center. Um I'll put all of that in the description box, the links for that. You get a 5-day free trial. I have literally over 100 different meditations, energy healing, sound healings, holistic living practices, nutrition coaching, mobility flows, somatic movements, all the things that will help you with this holistic lifestyle and living and spiritual wellness practices. This is something that you're not going to be doing for just 30 days and then going back to the old you. No, this is like quantum leaping. Like, we're never going back there. So this is the work that is required to get there. If you're unhappy with where you're at and you want to make moves, like, this is it. And 11/11 right now is the time to truly do it. November is a very abundant month. And when you really take the time to sit down with what you want, what your desires are, magic unfolds. You start to open up doors that you couldn't even fathom or think of going or doing. So this is a really important time because now I want you to think of the ripple effect that you are going to have on your ancestral lineage, backwards, forwards, and the ripple effect that you have into the entire collective, right? So it's our responsibility to share our gifts. And when we develop those gifts, they become talents. And when you have those talents, you utilize them to expand and teach others in whatever capacity that is for you. So now is the time to really lean into what are you breaking ancestrally, right? Like, what are the things that you've noticed in your family line that you're like, no more, I am not carrying this on. I'm going to do the healing work. I'm upgrading. I'm not subscribing to that anymore. And then you take aligned action, right? Whether you work with someone like me or you go to a community by you and you go to a class, whatever it is, like take that action. Or maybe it's just as simple as upgrading your wardrobe, which is something actually I'm like doing right now. And it's so fun to kind of like lean into this because, a lot of people will think I don't have the money to do that, or I don't have this, or I don't have that. You have all the resources within you. You just need to tap into it, send out that frequency, and it will come to you. It may not be in the time frame that you're expecting, but trust me, it'll come back and you'll be like, whoa, I am so grateful for this right now. So lean into that. This is a very special energy, a very special day, a very special month, but you got to do the work. It's almost like taking 10 steps backwards in order to quantum leap 100 steps forward for you, your family line, um, for your soul, to evolve on another level you didn't even think was possible. So I have extra resources if you need. Today, we officially started day one of the Transcend Your Life Challenge. So if you're looking for really like guidance through this time, it's a free challenge. I highly suggest. However, it will only be free until November 17th. Then it will be for purchase. You can also upgrade to the Transcend Your Life Upgrade Bundle, which has a hypnosis meditation, it has an energy exercise for your chakra clearings, and has journal prompts inside of there. So now is the perfect time to get those tools, put them in your toolbox, and freaking take action. Like, you have to take action or nothing's going to happen. If you don't change and embody, it's the same cycle that's going to be happening again. And then you're going to find yourself in the same situation like, how did I get here? And we don't want to waste time, right? We want to like really enjoy the journey. It's not about the destination, really. It's about the journey. It's about what you learn. It's about what you experience. It's about self development. It's about self discovery. Like, who are you on a deep soul level? And how we do that is upgrading, leaning into our intuition, training the spiritual muscle, which is what we'll do on day 3 of the Transcend Your Life challenge, the 3-day challenge, training your spiritual muscle. And that's going to help lead you down different directions of like, if you feel like you're so heady right now, you got to get into the body and you need to embody, or nothing. Like, you're just going to do the same thing over and over again and you're just going to get frustrated. Okay. So I'm going to leave all of that information in the description box. You could still sign up, and I'll add the upgrade bundle. And if you really want to go further, one-on-one coaching and healings with me. I also have so many different courses. The body and the energetic attunement program would be really good for today, like this energy right now. And also the metaphysics, your health, find your soul's purpose course. If you want to go deep and you need that guidance, I got you. Okay. So I'll put all of that in the description box. If you like this content, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy 11/11.